I mean, sometimes I get angry because there's a disconnect between the audience I know is there and the distribution exhibition system that keeps that audience from knowing about that movie. And you can say, oh, we don't spend enough on marketing, but you can't ask a distributor to spend $2 million marketing or $5 million marketing a $12,000 movie. It's not going to happen, and why would it? That's just stupid. But does that mean those films shouldn't get made? I think we have to be prepared to continue to rethink and re-examine how we put our movies out there and where our audience is and how we find it, you know? Now, the internet's got to do something for us. It's got to. It's only a matter of time before, you know, we can secure a download properly and people will actually morally understand that paying for something is the right thing to do, and there will be that web buzz about your film and people can download it and see it, and you've got an audience. Oh, and you're making money, and the revenue's coming directly into your PayPal account. It's got to happen. It will happen, you know. In the meantime, man, keep busy. Because the more success out there from our country, the more, if there's like 10 of me coming out every year out of film school and saying, fuck you, I'm going to make my movie, the chances of us succeeding as a group are much better. It's like a boat, right? We're all in it. You know, so, you know, we compete against one another for, you know, funding, for distribution, for all these things. But when I come to Toronto, you know what I do now? I don't spend all my time trying to go and meet George Clooney. I spend my time making sure I support my brothers and sisters from Canada and their movies, because their success is mine. If the brand gets better, because Reg Harkema makes Monkey Warfare, or Leslie, her name is Evil, and the brand improves because people think, wow, Canadian film is cool, that's good for me. It's good for you, you know?
Cole's set in small town BC.
Yeah.
And in your films, you really embrace Canadianness.
Yeah,
you know,
to the great chagrin of everyone.
Well,
right?
That's the thing. We talk to a lot of people who are on the opposite side of the fence, and they say, you know, we need to, you know, make films for the global market. And
okay, so do you really think, I'm talking audience now, do you really think the global market, the actual viewers in Germany, France, Italy, US, small town, whatever, do you think they actually get turned off when they see a euro instead of a US dollar? Or, God forbid, a Canadian $10 bill instead of an American? I mean, does anyone really care about stuff like that? So to go out of our way to be, to hide, to suppress any sense of where we are in this movie, just seems to me to be an absurdity. It's like going in a casting session, got a bunch of actors, and you go up to them and you say, you know, I'm looking for a generic woman. Can you be a generic kind of woman in my film? What are you talking about? I mean, why even write that? Why write something if you don't have a specific idea? So I'm setting this film in small town anywhere. Well, where is small town anywhere? I'm an actor. I need motivation to be in this movie about small town anywhere. Where the fuck is small town anywhere? It just seems absurd. So is the specificity of where we shoot and who we are as a people, is that preventing us from reaching the market? No, the thing that's preventing us from reaching the market is sometimes it's just a bad film, and sometimes, you know, there are other films from Hollywood that are dominating the market, and they're in line ahead of us. They've got special access to all the screens in Canada, and we're like on the peripheries picking up the crumbs. It's got nothing to do with showing Canadian money or using the name Toronto in the film, I think. I feel like if I live in Chicago and I'm passionate about Chicago, I'd tell a story about Chicago. If I'm living in Toronto and I want to tell a story about Toronto, I should call it Toronto.